Okay, hello everyone, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio. We're continuing our game of Day of the Tentacle Remastered with the developer commentary. So there's nothing in there, right?
It's empty.
Is that the rope? Okay, I thought this was the rope that eventually there will be a rope dangling from here. I think we're done with this guy. No. Now I can pick up this. There you go. And now I use this. Ew. Okay.
Ew, it's soaking wet.
It's wet, yes. We need to open... How do we open this? With this? With the same crowbar? No. Yeah. Wow. Well, in retrospect, when you know what you... Like, this crowbar is quite useful, and it's used, like, right there and... Oh.
There was I did actual math for how much money should be in that pile of quarters to make this thing run.
That's Dave. He would actually calculate how many to run for how many years? For 200 years?
$800,000 or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 200 years to the minute.
And I'm glad you did that, because someone else on the internet would have done it and said we used the wrong number if we didn't do that.
Whoa.
1968. 1974. Oh, 1977.
I thought they said they calculated it to see like how big the pile would be, but no, of course not. The pile would be way bigger. It's the number of quarters.
I figure this is about $876,600 worth of quarters.
And you also need
He's still making his pitch.
money. And how much money?
That's right, an incredible 4,000 carat diamond for the piddling sum of $2 million.
Like, it almost feels like you're getting... God damn, I want to skip that thing. I can't. I can with the period key, which is an old callback to those games, but how would you know that? Yeah, period was to skip the dialogue back in the LucasArts days. I don't know why they chose period. It's kind of arbitrary, but it worked. Yeah, but the quarters are to get to the laundry machine, which is here. The dryer, yes. That's what they calculated. The money would take... I can't believe they did that. Like, how much would it take? And it takes exactly this for 200 years.
I figure this is about $876,600 worth of quarters.
It's not 800,000 like you said in the commentary. It's much more precise. Imagine the time it would take just to put them in.
Whew.
That would take a couple of years. Okay. How do we cut this? We need the cutter, but that's... The girl that has that, what's her name? Laverne. We have the gun. No, we need to exchange the guns here.
That guy looks like Benjamin Franklin.
Huh? I don't see anything.
Why do I have two guns?
Never mind.
I expect the coins not to fail from that machine. Imagine a machine running for 200 years. It would blow up. Okay, yeah, I need a cutter to open this up. Let's see up there. Maybe I can do something. I might have to change characters now.
I can see Dr. Fred in there.
No, I can still get in there. Pick up this. Shoot. Go outside.
Nah.
Not at the window. Like, we can't put it full screen without. There should be a key for this. I have to go here and do this. Yeah, if I put on auto, it'll put like full screen. This feels weird. Like, it feels almost too big. Maybe on a couch playing like in my living room, but on my computer, it feels like I'm too much in the thing, in the game. Then I would do like use. No, I do like. Oh shit! I wanted to use the rope. How would I do that? Like take the thing and. But where's my... Oh, when you right click? Eh, fuck that. Who likes that? Huh. I might be old school, I don't know. I definitely prefer this. Of course, yes, the bar in this game is very large and big. That's why I prefer the Sierra games the way they did it, because it took about this size of the game. It would at the top instead of at the bottom. Arbitrary, but I kind of prefer the top. Because in a scene, especially if you're walking around, you're picking up stuff on the ground. So the top is usually the sky, and it is a little less important than the ground. So you have the bar at the top, and it can be retractable. And just takes this, and you have your verbs and whatever, your inventory. The thing is, you have, I don't know, they wanted to have inventory and this at the same time, but you still have to scroll through inventory. I prefer having a separate inventory screen. Yeah, you press a button, this is my inventory. Then this. Okay, so let's go down.
The weave is quite fascinating. Actually, a reverse double overlap which makes for phenomenal strength. I'd rather not.
Use? No, you can't go down.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not. What for?
Pick up the rope.
What for?
Use the rope.
I'd rather not.
Okay, I need to go down. Okay, yeah, I need to go back down. Attach it to the... Frou emerald stolen. Okay. Use... Like here, without the... Ah, fuck it.
I don't think I can do that.
Dangling rope with... Cousin Ted. No, pick up. Go back up. It's kind of annoying. No.
What for?
Use the rope.
I'd rather not.
Use the rope.
I'd rather not.
Pull the rope. I'd rather not.
I'd rather not.
And then I have to go back up again. But I don't think I have all it takes to do this. We need to make this guy red. But apart from that, we have everything. Can I do like this right here?
No time for fun now. I've got to get him out of here. I don't know. It's powerful stuff.
Okay, let's give this to him. I don't think I need this anymore, or whatever. Okay. And we've
So,
heard this.
Dave, are you gonna take credit for the washer?
Okay, we've washed the car. Benjamin shouldn't be here. I've done a lot with this guy. We're almost done with this guy, essentially. Yeah. Did I paint this? No. There you go. That's what I'm missing.
Ding, 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 ding. This is that we talked about a little bit when Dave and I played through. But originally, you could play all three characters right away.
No, okay. We heard this. We heard this before. We heard this.
How did we?
Wait, did we hear this?
How did we?
I'm trying to remember how we did. But
How we referred to it to score it, because we would have had to play the game.
I think what we did. Yeah, I'm trying to remember too.
Hold
I think
up a
what we
video
actually,
camera in front of the screen.
I think what we did was we got a save game made,
Oh.
and we would play it to the next
What is he talking
Like-
about?
place where you could pause, or like we would the next spacebar point or something like that, and then we would score it, and then we would make it so that the music, because the thing was that you couldn't rely on the sync, right? So we had to actually make the music interactive.
Oh, when
in a
you
sense
change
with
scenes.
the scene.
I think we
so
heard
that
this
it could, depending on how fast of a machine you had and how quickly, therefore, the scene would play, would the music
Yeah, we heard this
actually.
We heard this. I want to be sure to hear every single bit. Yes, score as music score, yes. At first I thought it was talking about the score, the high score, but well, score. That's why I stopped. I was like, I don't remember them talking about a score. No, they were not talking about a score. But it's weird, the commentary, how it starts. Maybe they like, it feels that this commentary track has been one long session where somebody plays and they just record when they have something to say, and then they took these bits and they put them in the games at where it makes sense. And sometimes I think they kind of failed, where this guy, the thing with the coins, I think they should have talked about the number of coins you put in the machine. When he put the coins in the machine, that's where they should have said, oh, you actually calculated, not when he gets the coins out of the thing. But Maybe the guy who made the commentary tracks who put them here in this game doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, so we need to go talk to what's his name? No, it's not here. Yes, so now we just talk to him and he's gonna go cut those trees.
Excuse me. Yes? Whoa, you're like George Washington. Very much like him, according to my wife.
Okay.
Does Mrs. Washington know you wear so much makeup? One must wear makeup when one receives the phenomenal amount of media attention that I do. It's quite likely that I'll be president soon, you know. Do you think I should be the ecology president or the education president? Depends on how many cherry trees you've chopped down. Well, I am quite the adept tree cutter. Men still tell tales of my youthful prowess. I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother. Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, oh, well, what do you know? There is a cherry tree out there. Well, let's go chop the sucker down.
I said come down from there at once!
Try to understand. I'm stuck in this.
Voila! You're quite a man. Yes, I know.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, that's where you're
This
supposed
is
to.
that we talked about a little bit when Dave and I played.
Yeah,
through.
we heard this
And originally, you could play all three characters right away. Remember that?
Is that true?
Yeah, you can play.
No, no, I don't remember that. Okay, now we need to give him a cigar, right? Yeah. Doesn't he have the cigar? Where do we get the cigar? That's from that guy here. And now we talk to him now that he doesn't have this gun. And
Hi
we
there.
Okay, yeah.
What can I do for you, kid?
Nice.
I import them from the photo. What?
Sure.
Ha! He's supposed to say I don't get it. Why didn't he say I don't get it? Oh well.
Get lost, kid.
Okay.
Excuse me. Yes? Mr. President, may I offer you an excellent smoke? Can you also provide me with a light? Sure. Well, in that case... Blast, I hate it when that happens. See if you can't find those for me, will you? There's a good lad.
There you go.
Could you use these? Why, thank you, young man. Strange. I wonder if I should cut down on the coffee.
Hey, Tom, look! The father of our nation is cold. Better build a fire.
You're right. Huh? I guess you can have my log.
Me? Why should I build the fire? You build the fire.
I'm bothered by the smoke. You build the fire.
I'm bothered by your attitude. You build the fire.
No, you build the fire, Mr. Penmanship.
No, you build the fire, log lover.
No, you build the fire.
No, you build the fire.
You big baby.
Excuse me. Yeah. Gee.
Did we give him the wine already?
Yo, Tom.
Thomas.
So,
Very well. Now that you provide...
Okay.
later, bro.
What?
Later, bro. What? Okay, and that will be the vinegar. I think we're done with... No, because this needs to go there, but there's no reason for me because she doesn't even have access to the toilet yet. I could go do the electricity thing, but we don't have the... No, okay, we have to wait. So we're gonna save here. And we're gonna change characters. Oh, give this to him. Just use rope with Fred. That's all I needed to do. Yeah. I had so much trouble doing that the last time.
Where'd he go?
That's all you need to do.
There
No,
you
that's
are.
not all you need to do. What?
Just lie there and take it like a man.
Wait. No, I need to... No, use this on this. Yes. Yeah, he's amazing.
Thought I heard something. Everything okay in there? Well, try and keep it down, okay?
Yeah, some of the best dialogue in the game is just listening to them when you're on the other side of that door. Okay, yeah, now we can use the rope on Dr. Fred? I guess. Even though we could wake him up from... Why couldn't we wake him up from there? Right? Like coffee.
I don't know.
I would
It's
need to do
powerful
this
stuff.
first.
No time for fun now. I've got to get him out of here.
Not to get him all the way before. Oh,
I had worked on Monkey 2, and I had learned to animate on that project. It's like, you're an artist, we need an animator. I'd never animated.
You didn't know how to animate?
No, I just, they gave us the Muybridge frame-by-frame book. The first thing I worked on was the dog with the keys in his mouth.
That's crazy. I remember you coming on as an animator. We should have checked up references.
No, that was the deal. The awesome artists like Peter and Steve were the ones that got to paint the backgrounds. And you know, the second tier people like me, you're animators. Didn't matter if you'd ever animated. So they gave me the Muybridge book, and it had walking horses and dogs and whatever. I'm like, all right, I'll go figure it out. And then did a few of those things on Monkey. And then at that point, then I'm like, of course I can do everything now. What am I, you know?
But see, that was the same with me. I mean, I didn't have proper training either when I came on. And then, because I was just, you know, studied illustration, but I didn't come from a film or a game background. And so I didn't know anything about layout. But coming in, and then there's Steve Purcell in the room, right? And then I had no knowledge of comic book artists at the time either, you know? And so having all, like Ken Macklin and having these guys around, Ian McKeag would just walk in and out of there, and I was like in awe of these people. And I thought, oh my God.
Yeah, I talked to people about, like, that felt like grad school for me.
Yeah.
Because I had been thinking of going to grad school. And then I get this job, and like, I get paid to do it, and I get to learn from these guys.
Exactly.
That's great.
That's great. That was a random bit of information here, and it didn't appear until I did these things. Okay, so can we go down the road? Use the rope. Yeah, that's how we do it. I think it's we go down and we.
What for?
Right, pull the rope. Yes, exactly. He jumps down.
Nah, I'm not gonna make that mistake again.
No, okay. Maybe because of this animation here. Let's see it in all its 16-bit go. And it's not even 16-bit.
Oof! Dr. Fred, are you okay?
I've heard that animation is not easy, so that's so weird that they would throw people in, like, do it, fuck it.
Well, I got him in here, but he's out cold.
There's commentaries here? Okay.
Just notice there's a face on that machine back there.
What machine?
Oh, that is a special Chan thing. Faces on everything.
Oh, with the teeth on the bottom.
Faces on and the big red clown nose.
It's like Laverne eyes, one bigger than the other.
Is this the same audio cue as the purple tentacle?
Yes.
I remember
one sound file.
working on that animation for like 2 weeks.
I'm sure you could have listened to it, like here.
Just notice there's a.
We didn't have
face on that machine back
to.
there.
I didn't have to cut that cutscene. Anyway, it's okay. Okay, so he needs the contracts. Where's the contract again? Oh, it's in the. I never opened the safe. Man, there's so many things to do. It's like, oh, I get this, I get this. No, I never opened it. Open the safe.
Let's see, it's 101-999-57.
There you go. Pick up this.
I got the contract for you to sign, Doctor.
Sorry, I don't like to sign things that I haven't read.
Read it.
Okay, so read it first.
I don't think I did that. I went with the last option and it worked.
Humanity. I don't have time to read. Now leave me alone.
Will you please?
I don't sign.
But the whole human race is at risk.
Of course! That's why I'm busy trying to think of a way to save it. I don't have time to... Now leave.
Will you
I don't...
sign it or I'll get real mad?
And do what? Not be my friend anymore? Ha ha ha.
Will you please?
I don't...
Oh, forget.
Oh, yeah? How?
Oh no, this is the right one.
I'm getting Purple Tentacle declared insane and arrested.
That's a good idea.
But I need a note signed by a doctor.
Oh. Hey, I'm a doctor.
They all work,
We're
and they
in
all
luck.
work. They all work. Okay.
Well, good luck.
Okay. Now we stamp this and put it in the thing in the mailbox. Tentacle rescues. Returns emerald.
It's no use. We've already missed the deadline.
Oh, okay. And there's a lot of things we can do with just these two characters, but I haven't touched her yet.
Yes, what do you want?
Hi there. Is this Dr. Fred Edison?
Who did you think you called? Dr. Spock? Look, I don't have all day.
This is Farley Crock at LucasArts Games. I just discovered your contract among some very old files, and, well, our lawyers say that we have to pay you $2 million in back royalties. For the use of your family in the Maniac Mansion video game.
What?
This is Farley Crock.
No, I heard that, you moron. When do I get my money?
Oh, right now. It's been credited to your Swiss bank account.
Operator, get me a travel agent. This is an emergency.
So, Dave, are you going to take credit for the one?
Okay. And now we can buy the diamond. So, this guy's part is done. And he's only missing the vinegar, but we absolutely need to switch to her for that. Yeah, we can call...
Couch Potato Shopping Channel, Wanda speaking.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you have a major credit card?
I have a numbered Swiss bank account.
What's the number, sir?
It's 846-427-35327.
Very good, sir. We'll send the diamond by Pronto Post Lightspeed delivery immediately. Thank you for calling.
You can't do that here, but I doubt that in the US you can pay by using your account and even less your Swiss account.
I better get this to Dr. Fred right away.
That should do it. Where did you get this diamond anyway?
I'll just give you my bank account number.
Donated by a group of Girl Scouts who were in the neighborhood.
How heartwarming.
Can we bring back my friends now?
We've repaired the primary device, but before we can do anything, both time pods must be energized as well. Then we can bring back what's his name and who's her face.
Hoagie and Laverne.
Yes. Fine specimens.
Just notice the.
Okay, so they're done. We're 51% done, they say here.
Get me out of here! I haven't done anything.
Well, you must have done something or you wouldn't be here now, would you? You'd be out in the lobby with your tentacle owner getting dressed up for the human show.
Owner? No one owns me.
Gosh, no owner, you say? Well, don't worry about it. I'm sure someone will come adopt you before we have to put you to sleep.
Damn that Dr. Fred.
Hey, she knows the Edison family motto.
I like how this family, through time, just replaces each member with the exact same member. There's one mad scientist, there's one freaky son, and there's one red-haired lady. They all just give birth to someone who looks just like them? Or are they clones?
And they have the mummy guy.
Or do the Eds grow up into Freds?
And they switch?
And they shrink.
Okay.
They shrink as they get old.
He's saying this guy becomes this guy. So we have to ask for the bathroom, right?
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle.
What?
I have to...
Ha, that's a good... Come on, let's take a walk. Okay, human, do your business.
Okay, now she can get some stuff. Look at... She runs around with her mouth open? Oh, I guess so. Okay. She is weird.
The reason for the way Day of the Tentacle looks is because of Monkey Island 2 and how it translated. And how...
Oops, sorry.
The reason for the way Day of the Tentacle looks is because of Monkey Island 2 and how...
Oh shit, I thought it would continue to talk.
The reason for the way Day of the Tentacle looks is because of Monkey Island 2.
Really?
And how it translated. And how technology back then just mutilated my illustrations. And so
like
for
this.
the next round, I knew to overcome that challenge was to simplify the backgrounds.
Bigger
so
things.
Then I could eliminate most of those floating pixels.
All the noise.
Right? All the noise.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of work because once I scanned it in, I had to clean it all up. So I chose this very like paper cutout kind of simple backgrounds just to make it look like it was supposed to be this way, that it was supposed to be clean.
And didn't you also scan them in black and white and paint them in deep paint? Like I don't think you colorized them before you
No,
scanned them.
I did. These are all markers.
right?
These are all markers.
But didn't you pump the
I pumped up the palettes. Yeah, so out of
the wall is completely like it's one color of gray right back
it was
there.
all like 100 colors of gray, and I would just pick one of them to represent that wall.
Oh, so I always tell
I
people you
cleaned it
scanned
all
them
up.
in black and white.
Nope.
That's a big lie.
It was all,
that's a big lie. Everybody, that's a big lie.
So this is all markers, yeah.
And I don't want to be
And I had to
critical,
clean it
Peter,
up.
but I have a feeling some of your vanishing points don't line up.
Yeah, and that, again, thank you. Again, that was a challenge for me because I love perspective and proper perspective. And so for this game, definitely learning how to let go and go outside my comfort zone. Right, how to be wrong on purpose.
It's like you
was
love
a challenge
perspective
for
so
me.
much, there's 5 different
Oh,
perspectives.
I was fighting myself every day just doing this. But, you know, I knew, in the end it was going to be okay because that was what we chose to do together.
Okay. I really prefer this look, by the way. If I had to choose, like, it's that forever and ever, you won't be able to choose. It's gonna be, you're gonna play this game in this form or this form. It would be this.
Yoo-hoo, Mr.
No, I'm not done. No, I wasn't done.
Yoo-hoo.
What?
That was far from being done.
Come on, let's.
Yeah, oh man, I
Take
want
a
to skip
walk.
the animation, but I can't.
Okay.
Okay, so with you, what does she need right now? She'll need this eventually. Well, you need this. Oops. You'll need this. Does she need the gum? I guess she needs the gum. I don't know. I don't know about the rest of this and you. She will need this eventually too. She will need this. I'm not sure. Probably I can't remember this. Okay, but not for now. I don't even need to go to the bathroom right now.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle.
Here's a.
Yoo-hoo.
What?
It's about going to. I don't feel
Ooh,
good.
I think.
Uh-oh. Time to.
Well, well, what have we here?
I feel pukey.
Indeed. All right, now hold still.
Are you gonna use your scalpel?
No, of course not.
Darn. What? What?
Just as I suspected.
What?
There's nothing wrong with you, human.
What a letdown.
Well, I'm late for the show. I'll send your keeper back for you. Oh. Sit. Stay. Good boy.
Yo, base.
They've got the spleen mixed up with the liver.
Whoa, was there some stuff here?
Oh, blue tentacle. I forgot there's different colors.
Blue tentacle.
Which raises the question, purple tentacle went off and like, who did he mate with to create
Obviously.
a
Wait a second.
No, that would be blue and.
Yeah, blue and red. His parents must have been. But his brother is
well, you know,
green.
it's like a dominant recessive gene kind of thing. You know, like it's if you have the blue eyes, but you could still have brown eyes. You could still have the blue-eyed gene. You could have the blue if you're purple. You know.
Hey, how'd you get out? Get back in. I wish Dr. Tentacle would stop losing patience.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
Yes, I have indeed. Thank you for the sub.
We have such sights to show you.
Hope you had a great winter break. Retrog 16 Jam Retrog 16 Wharf Peak Retrog 16 Dance Retrog 16 High Retrog 16 Hey Retrog 16 Poop Retrog 16 Shodan 1.
You just want to hear her say that, right? Yes, I had a great winter break. It was essentially just because of one, like it was fun all around. But the end of the year party was pretty amazing, with a bunch of musicians. I think you would you might be jealous. I told you how it was. I have to go to the bathroom. Yeah, go to the bathroom.
Come on, okay, human.
Tentacle chart. Yes. Yo. I want to hear her say more. More. Now we bring her this to the suing lady. No.
Hey, so when you guys write those,
yeah, no, we heard that. Give.
Get that away from me.
No.
I'm busy. Put it on the table.
On the table. I thought I brought it down with him. I need to bring it down again. I needed the crank, then I got the crank. I just forgot that. Use the crank. So you get the crank here. He puts the crank there, pulls it down, and then she picks up the whatever, use. There we go. Maybe you can do it from here also. I get the crank would still be there in the future, right? I can go away now.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
I don't feel so sure.
Again?
Again?
I can't.
Open.
Ooh, cute.
It says this is the kennel, so don't go there. Pick up the flag.
No way could I reach that.
Oh no, I guess she needs the... Okay, she needs it. The crank starts here. Oh.
I waited, but she never picked it up.
Okay.
Hope she's okay.
Oh. Wait, let's open these
Looks
things.
like they're getting ready for some kind of show or something. Looks like they're getting ready for some kind of show or something.
Tell me, Lieutenant, how do you really feel about humans?
Honestly, sir, I think they're filthy, obscene, foul, sickening. Like the stuff in your eyes when you wake up. Like the wax that builds up behind your suction cups after a few days.
That's enough, son. I just wanted to be sure you weren't one of those humanist sympathizers. What with this ridiculous human show going on here, there's humophiles everywhere.
I'm no humophile, sir.
That's good. Now let me tell you about a little plan I have.
Ooh, blue tentacle.
Options. You can't put the time. Okay, so in Scum VM, you could have the option of putting the time of the subtitles so that, like, even the guy finished talking, the subtitle will stay there so you have the time to read it. Doesn't make any sense unless you're hard of hearing, which might be the case. But I usually put it at the lowest so that as soon as they finish talking, you go to the next line instead of having what we just had there in the cutscene. The subtitles was taking too long, so anyway. Yeah, just where... Oh no, okay. I need to go to the bathroom again. Can we talk to you?
Hi, I'm Laverne.
That's regrettable. Perhaps you should see the doctor. Now be off with you.
Nice clock.
Rather. No one is to touch it, especially human. Now be off.
Did you get a free sandwich with that hat?
Hold it. Humans aren't allowed. I'm taking.
It took all of that.
I wish I had some sort.
Like, I talked to him, it's fine. I tried to go outside. Well, I guess it makes sense. It's like I'm trying to escape, but...
You...
Oh yeah, I forgot. Humans are not supposed to roam around free.
I have...
Come on, let's... Okay, Hugh.
The reason for...
It's empty. There's nothing to
there's
get.
nothing. Now I can switch it. Okay. Yes.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo!
Yoo-hoo! I don't feel so good. Yoo-hoo! I have to go to the bathroom. Yoo-hoo! I have to go to the bathroom. Yoo-hoo! Boom. Let's save on that. I think I'm gonna take a break here because even though it says 56%, I can tell you we're getting very close to the end. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little break and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned.
And after 13 years, I can finally say I have absolutely no urge to play this game.
New Asteroids is here for PC and PlayStation with 3D graphics, deadlier weapons, and two-player action. It's the most addictive game ever.
Raymond! You're a weak man, Ray.
Asteroids, they're back. The year is 2196.
One renegade silencer takes on the World Economic Consortium, and they're not making it easy. Crusader, no regret. He's the Crusader. He's back in this explosive, non-stop action sequel. Crusader, no regret. Run, dive, slide, and roll with 21 fast action maneuvers. Infiltrate enemy compounds in 10 explosive levels. Annihilate your opponents with 15 devastating weapons. Shatter. Broil. Vaporize. And burn.
Intruder alert.
Unleash your attitude in the explosive sequel to the award-winning Crusader, No Remorse. Crusader, no regret. Unleash your attitude.
We're at the exclusive restaurant Chez Larray, where we've secretly substituted Leisure Suit Larry 5 for the fine coffee these customers use.
We're back. Okay, I can roam free now. Basically go upstairs.
Hello, I'd like to enter my insignificant human in the show.
Oh my, yes, of course. Take these tags and put them on your human and have them wait on the bench in the lobby. Entrance will be judged in 3 categories. Best smile.
Thank you, fella.
Oh.
Now all I need is a human.
Yowza! That was one good-looking tentacle.
Say, cutie, what brings a hot tentacle babe like you to a dump like this?
I'm here to see you, big boy.
Really? Well, what are you doing for dinner? How about Club Tentacle? What am I saying? I can't afford to take out the trash, let alone a classy babe like you.
Don't you?
No, Hey, aren't you the waitress from Club Tentacle? I love that place. I'd be there right now if I weren't flat broke.
I'm looking for a pet.
Sorry, honey, you came to the wrong place. These 3 are problem humans. Untrainable, disobedient, downright surly.
He's just jealous because we've got opposable thumbs.
Someday you will accept tentacles as your masters.
You losers can't even ride tricycles.
See why no one wants them as pets?
I'm here by
Hey, I...
Stupid tentacle.
Did you do all the backgrounds yourself? Did you have any secondary help?
No secondary help on this one. It was challenging because it was. I remember to accomplish the assignments on time. I remember I had to do the roughs in a day, and then walk it across the parking lot. Have you guys check in, and then I did the next day I did a marker illustration of it, and then the following day was to scan it and then fix the illustration after it was scanned. So I try to get, a room done like every 4 days just to stay on schedule.
I can't. Looks like there's some kind of rodent down there.
Need to look at it before being able to pick it up. Woo. Yeah, let's give it to him and let's finish his part. Or wait. Yeah, we're not too involved in our creation of the perfect human. Okay, so now we have the vinegar. We listen to this.
So now, CD games for...
Yeah, we heard this already. Give the vinegar to Mr. Red.
Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Yes.
Hey.
What?
Oh no, he's still missing
I think I'll be
well,
gold, right?
Hey. What?
Oil, vinegar. I still need the gold. Let me...
Okay, I forgot about the gold. I know where the gold is. It's right here. We need to... Yeah, we need to use this on this, right?
I've got better things to do.
No, it's on the rooftop. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got this. The roof. How do I go to the roof? Because I can't use the chimney. Can you use the chimney before this? Maybe you can't.
Okay. Who was the idiot who started the fire? No way. It could be on fire by now.
Okay.
It looks pretty clear in here now. Say, did you get the pen on our way out?
No,
I found a blanket blocking the chimney.
Son, do you know anything about a blanket? Didn't the dude next to you have one earlier? Hey, catch you later.
Ah, the final element for my ingenious battery. Stand back, boy. Give me room to work.
First play? No, far from the first play.
A miracle of modern science. It will look lovely here on the shelf until I take it with me to Baltimore.
Really?
Don't look now, but the British are coming, dude.
Eh? Where? Is that supposed to be funny? I'm very busy.
Yeah, it's here. Did we hear this?
Who's that? This is Ben's room, huh? He's
Yeah.
he's into.
Oh, we heard this. He's into Penguin. What happens if we give him the battery? Doesn't...
If it's not a lightweight waterproof material, I don't...
Oh, so if you give him something, he actually gives you the hint you need. Wow. Interesting.
I got something good for you, mister. Mister.
He doesn't talk about the fact that he needs material
Doesn't this
until
belong to
you give him
somebody?
something.
Yeah, Red Edison.
Ah! I'm sorry, but the man has no vision. A lightweight, durable fabric like this going to waste down in his basement. When I'm done with it, it will fly. Eureka! The all-season Francocopter, ready to make history.
How did we...
No, we heard this.
No, there's no fuse.
So, what do I light?
For the last time, you're not going to light anything. You just push it.
The whole time? How am I going to get up that high?
Listen, just wait for me to say the word now. Then push the kite into the air, all right?
I'm on you, lasagna.
Let's hope so.
Okay, use this in the pocket.
Now!
Push.
Whee!
She's handling kind of funny.
You got it. Just hang on there.
She's too heavy. I can't control her.
Hang on, Ben. Hang on.
She's breaking up. She's breaking up. Run for your life.
Later
Now
that day.
That was interesting.
Yeah. Say, can I see that kite for a second?
No, I'm taking it back to my lab in Philly right now so I can study the results. Wish me luck. I never got your name.
It's Hoagie, sir.
Nice working with you, Hoagie. I promise to name an invention after you someday.
Gosh, thanks.
It's weird that it just falls out of the pocket and you pick it up. I feel it would have been better if you would have said like, "Hey, can I look at it?" And then you take it. It's in your inventory. Then I don't know, you pick it up or you use it. Then he removes it. Then you give him the shirt back. Even though it's not like it's a little bit involved, you do
should add a
something.
rule that you can't dump sludge into the water supply.
What manner of fool would do that in the first place?
You're right.
We heard
So,
this.
Dave, are you gonna take credit for?
Yes, of course. Okay. Now we have the battery, so that's done.
Whoa.
Ding ding ding.
Okay, let's switch to her now. $65. Oh, it's that went quick. Okay, so continue here. Let's defrost that hamster. No.
gosh, I hope this isn't like the primitive, dangerous microwave ovens of my century. Those things could really pop a hamster good. Uh-oh.
I love that their knowledge, like they totally own the thing that they even removed in a bunch of versions. Most of the versions of Mini I mentioned do not feature
That was
the
fun,
popping
but
hamster.
only because this is the 22nd century. You see, kids who put hamsters in microwaves back where I'm from get taken away from their parents and put up for adoption.
Okay.
So don't do it.
Don't do it, kids. Use the hamster
This
with the
ought to
sweater.
warm him up.
What am I doing? We're done.
Pizza orgies,
Playtest.
they predated me and you.
Pizza orgies.
Invite all their friends and family over and play the game all night long and get a whole bunch of pizza. Pizza orgies,
Playtest.
they predated me and you being in the company. They used to invite all their friends and family over and play the game all night long and get a whole bunch of pizza. And there, an orgy was involved. The orgy part stopped before we came.
I think they stopped doing that,
Yeah.
because...
Those were fun, the pizza orgies. Because we were there anyway. We weren't going anywhere.
We weren't big on the whole work-life balance thing back then.
Yeah, and boy, the variety. I remember it was like 10 or 12 different types of pizzas, and they were each was stacked 4 high, and there's so much pizza and beer as well. We used to have beer and walk around from system to system and watch people playing the game and get into it, and it was a fun thing.
I just remember it probably would have been better to be behind that one-way glass, because I just would hover and want to
Give hints.
No, go. Oh,
It's hard not to give hints.
I like being able to ask people questions, though. That was always like the best part of the experience. Is like,
what are you trying to do?
Yeah, what are you trying to do right now? And they would explain it. I would go,
That's not in our
That's a
game.
good idea. We should put that in.
Yeah. That's point and click games. So for example, like you're watching somebody who's playing this game. Does he not see my messages? I do. I responded to the first one. This was my first playthrough. Weirdly, we're done in about like half an hour. Wow. How can this be? I know exactly what to do. I click on things and it happens. I don't know how this could be my first playthrough.
You're ready to go now.
You're so ready. Like this seems so easy, but I can assure you. That's weird that you're saying that, because what I'm gonna say is kind of related to that. You watch somebody play a game like this, and the streamer enters the room and he's like,
Everyone's raring to go. Let's get this show on the road.
he's gonna be like, okay, now we need to
Here it comes, my finest
I
hour.
don't know, he's gonna say something completely different. Like, oh my god, I wonder how to get this velvet rope. This velvet rope must be super important. And then he spends 5 minutes on that fucking velvet rope. And you're like, what the fuck? The velvet rope has nothing to do with anything. Go away. But when you don't know, you don't know. You know, what about this extension cord? We might need that though. We might need that. Exactly. Yeah, I usually rant if it's my first playthrough. Not always. But
Great Scott! You're purple.
I will have some comments about the game, that's for sure. I have some comments about games that I played also before, so no, there's renting in both.
Now, you notice the tentacle chairs in the foreground there.
What is that?
Is that what those are?
Mm-hmm. But what's the thing that looks like a plug going into the desk?
Yeah.
This?
Is that like a power thing or is it
a
a chair?
mouse.
They look like toilets, tentacle chairs.
That's right.
This? Like, what is this? Tentacle chairs. Yeah, connected. For reasons. Well, don't just look around enough to eat, so let's talk to him a little bit.
Don't you just look good enough to eat?
What's that supposed to mean? You're not a human sympathizer, are you?
Let's go with this.
Why, yes, I'm a firm believer in human rights.
I'd almost think you were serious. You know, I'm working on a way to get rid of the humans once and for all.
Say, you look kind.
Of course.
Are you the same purple tentacle who knew Dr. Fred?
Up on your ancient history, are you? Yes, I remember that insignificant insect.
If you...
Anyone I know, eh?
Like there's nothing to do with that guy, but if you don't know, you could spend half an hour trying to be, maybe, do you want some gum? Use the gum.
I don't need your paltry
use the gum, Luke. Use the gum. Are we ready? I feel we're almost ready to...
Oh, here's how the guys walk. Hey, do you guys all want to walk over together? Everybody turn to face the back and we'll sidestep.
Yeah, that must have been, there's no way in hell we're going to animate each guy stuck
Well, I
to
mean,
the
we
floor.
had a walk cycle, so but we couldn't have that many actors in one room, probably.
Yeah, instead of jumping, they're going like that.
Yeah, that's just one entity.
That's one entity.
I would have just cut. Nowadays, I think I would have just cut and had them be over there. Although it is kind of funny when they do that.
Yeah, each time it's kind of funny.
But it's weird that they all turn to face the side and then sidestep.
There's no suction-y noise.
No,
Yeah, everyone
they
else
just scoot. They...
These guys have greased up the floor.
Okay, so let's prepare our mummy. Let's 68 and then we'll prepare the mummy and see what that does to the score. There you go. Oh yeah, that's why the fire. I forgot about the fork. That's why the fork. There you go. Yeah, if this is the first time I play this game, and I'm a fucking genius. And by the way, I don't think you're a genius if you finish this. If you... No, you're just a sick... You're just sick. Have we lost the screen? No, I hope not. I'm still here. Anybody else wants to chime in? I mean, I'm looking at Twitch right now and everything seems fine. What the fuck's going on? Okay, so we got rid of the... Okay, we have the laugh thing. What's the other thing? What was it there? Is the air... Is the... Oh, yeah, the teeth. For that, we need... Oh, we need the fucking book that I also kind of forgot this playthrough. I forgot to go read the fucking book to the horse. I kind of avoided the horse the whole time. I didn't want to talk to him. There you go, want a book?
Ahem. The LALR compiler is constructed by the following method. First, develop a rigorous elective grammar. If the elements have NP completeness, the crunchy factor can be ignored. Blah, 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 blah.
Is that... I don't know if anything in there is real or... Oh man, I want a commentary of that. First playthrough, ladies and gentlemen. I should do that. I should just make believe that every one of my playthroughs is the first playthrough. I should watch a walkthrough of every single game I play beforehand, and then when I play the game, I make believe it's the first playthrough, and people think I'm a genius. Fuck, do I still... I keep giving it to the wrong person. Yeah. But we need this, right? The booby gun, I think.
That
No?
would look better white.
I think this would be better white. No?
I don't think that would look better
Don't
white.
we need to whiten these teeth? Maybe not.
I don't think that would look better white.
What? I don't even remember what's this for then. Nah. It'll come back to me eventually, and I played this game really recently. I don't know why I keep saving. Oh, 70%. Okay, didn't do much. I think we're done? Like, I want to see what they were talking about. Like, you'll see. Best air, let's go.
When are you...
Oh, I'll...
Yeah, this is what, like one entity that goes like this.
Wow, for a mummy, that's some great looking hair.
Yes, it has a certain meatiness.
But does it have stars and lightning bolts?
Ah, shit, we need to, oh, yeah.
But if Harold were to say, drop dead, I'd give first place to the mummy.
Agreed.
Oh, yeah, we need to drop dead. Okay. Oh, let's hear all of these. Okay, let's hear all of these while he's there, because I kind of got rid of him quickly the first time.
Hey, when are you guys going to judge Best Smile?
Oh, all right.
You know, that quiet one in the bandages has the biggest smile I've ever seen. But his teeth aren't as pearly
Harold's.
white as Harold's.
Pearly white.
Oh, of course.
Exactly.
No comparison.
Why couldn't
But
I
I think
use
we should
it?
give second place to the mummy, because he maintains it for so long.
Agreed.
Still second place, so yeah, okay. And then the last one, best laugh.
Oh, all right.
That was the drop dead. I don't know why I think it's so funny. What if Harold just dropped dead?
Hey, I just flew in from Baltimore, and boy are my suction cups tired.
Classic.
Wow. Harold's laugh is pretty sucks a lot.
I think our
Come on.
mummy friend picked up a sense of humor somewhere.
Fuck Harold, come on.
Yes, but Harold still...
Ah, what the fuck you talking about?
But if it weren't... Agreed.
Harold may have the best hair and the best smile. Maybe. It's fucking bullshit. I can't believe I didn't pick that up. That is weird. That the vomit is still there. It's here. No. Huh. Okay. Yeah, well, use the stereo, right? Use on a button.
Wow, this is loud.
That's weird that I didn't do that earlier. There's so many things to do. You enter a room and say, okay, pick that, okay, that I'll need later. sounds very reasonable to me. Was that my comment about like make believe that I'm the best streamer ever? Yeah, give this to you. Boom. Oh, the book thing? Use fake barf with Harold? Okay, there you go.
Oh, Harold, that's gross.
What are
Yeah,
you
this looks bad. I prefer
You
this.
should have told the judges if you weren't feeling well.
I needed to switch because I was like, this doesn't look right.
Now, how did that mess get in there? I think I'm going to be sick. Someone in here not feeling well? I was feeling fine until I saw that. Is that your regurgitation? No, I'm an healthy human. Didn't you just say you thought you were going to be sick? That's just a figure of speech. Do you realize you could have infected the whole show with human influenza? But I just got all my shots. You're a good-looking human, Harold, but you know the rules. You're out of the show. What a mess. I hate cleaning up after humans.
Okay, so again, I cannot pick up this anymore.
Not my
And I
type.
cannot use the booby gun on...
I don't
No,
think
okay.
that would look better.
I was sure that was... Best air.
Oh, well.
Wow, that's the best hair I've ever seen on a mummy.
Thick and full.
And juicy.
The mummy wins.
Agreed.
Hey,
Oh, all
I like the quiet one with the big teeth.
There's nothing in the rules about them being white.
First place goes to the mummy.
Agreed.
Pretty sure in my other playthrough I whitened them up with this. Maybe I needed to do it before and it just works and it doesn't matter. I don't know.
hey, don't.
Oh, all
Okay, who's got a joke?
I know. Why did the human cross the road?
Because his tentacle owner told him to.
Ha ha ha!
Huh. Huh. Huh.
It's amazing how the mummy can do that without moving his lips.
I say we give him first place.
Agreed.
Well, that makes him best of show.
Let's go
Yay.
congratulate him.
He is very well preserved.
I'll miss his laugh.
It's time to give him his winnings and start packing up. We gotta get this whole show to Baltimore by Thursday.
Yes, our work here is done.
I love the look of that crazy. He's a mummy in a disco suit with gigantic horse teeth.
That was
Spaghetti.
just the weirdest character to have to design.
What are you talking about? There's so many ideas to work with. Spaghetti.
All the other characters made sense. That one.
It's funny how the tentacles prefer beehive hairdos. Is it because they're pointy on top, like tentacles are?
Was there a logic to that?
I
Did you guys figure
I
that
never
out?
thought about that until this moment. But obviously, you artists had that all planned. You're like, who would the tentacles admire most? Someone with a pointy head.
Oh, we missed the little romantic here thing. Yeah, can we push him again?
No, he looks tired after all he's done.
Oh.
Lieutenant, I want to ask you something. It may trouble you.
Ask away, sir. I can take it. I've got a strong stomach, nerves of steel, bowels of brass.
Yes.
Can it, son? This is important. Have any of your friends seemed a bit firm lately?
Ooh, ick! You mean like non-squishy and non-slimy?
That's right. Come closer. I've recently become suspicious that humans might try to infiltrate us.
No!
Though basically stupid, they can be tricky. They may be in disguise.
Did you do all that?
Okay. Whoop.
Whoa! Dinner for two at Club Tentacle? I can't wait to tell my wife.
Interesting that he says that.
I think it controls the force. You're free.
Free to do what?
Free to
Oh yeah, I need to go outside again.
wild through the woods like humans should.
Big deal.
I said you're free. Now get off your fat
Oh no,
lazy
that's the
butts and
okay, yeah,
start
yeah.
enjoying it.
Enjoy being hunted for the rest of our lives by that mustached old tentacle with a big net? If we ran off, he'd be right on our trail. If we stay here, we know we'll be warm and comfortable. Outside, we'd be eating bugs and moss.
You'll be eating my fist in a second.
The woods are filled with wild animals, lions, tigers, and skunks. Man, I hate skunks.
Oh, here I go out the door. Oh, I do so enjoy these freedoms that my forefathers fought and died for.
Oh my god. Oh wow, circling back. It's a good job. This game is smarter than it looks. You wouldn't think.
Can't get close to him.
No, just put it on this, right?
This ought to be good.
How do I catch it again? Do I just pick it up?
I
No.
can't get to it up there.
I must need this.
Well, what do we have here? Looks like a prosthetic rodent. Another specimen.
Just showing is enough. And now
This doesn't seem like the best place to.
Hey, look, a skunk.
That is a beautiful shot.
Nice. Full screen
Look at that
animation.
color cycling back there.
Wow. 3 frames.
Pew, pew, pew.
3 frames.
That was state of the art. Right? Nobody had full screen animation in those days. And I think what was
I don't know. I don't know
30%,
about
20%
that.
of the screen, of the pixels on the screen could move at once, no more than that. Yeah. So I took that whole shot and had to draw the characters and figure out what was the extreme of the eyes popping out, and then measure how much I'd have to move to make that work. Yeah, it's like, okay, I can jiggle the cheeks this much, and I can bulge the eyes that much, and the tongue, it was all the tongues, because those were the things that were moving the most. But I think what I did on those was just extremes, like there was no in between. So, but that was the biggest pixel difference, was like the end of the tongue was way down here, and then it was way up there, so half the tongue was different.
Okay.
I wonder if that still leads down to Dr. Fred's old lab.
Why'd she do that?
There's a Chan joke there. You suck. The vacuum cleaner is called You Suck. Peter.
I recall this was my least favorite.
This is your least favorite room?
Yeah, I remember I started to burn out, and I just remember I struggled with just the background with that one.
Was that one of the last ones you did, you mean?
Probably.
And was that directed at one of us? You
No,
Suck? Was that
no.
for me?
No,
or
it's just,
Dave?
I just
Oh,
remembered
Dave.
it's not very interesting, that's all.
I wonder if that was late in production, because
Yeah.
I was just watching the whole vacuum cleaner thing, and I remember I had this totally elaborate thing that she was going to do some weird sword fight thing, and then something much bigger with this sucking the hamster in the vacuum cleaner, and then it ended up being like a 2-frame and go, because it was like, I don't have time for this anymore.
Pete, the thing that I remember with you was always you would do the sketch for the room and you would bring it to us, and you would have put in all these amazing details, all this cool stuff, and we would always look and we would go, okay, this is great, but you have to take out the ladder and the shovel and all the things that an adventure game player will want to pick up and take. And
that's nice.
Probably by the end of the game, you're just, all right, I'm going to put nothing in here.
But I mean, all the interesting stuff turned into the silhouettes in the foreground where you can't touch it. Eventually, I just
a little frustrating
too.
but-
And those are still interesting that you want.
So there's games that sometimes you can look at these things in the foreground. Okay, so the hamster in there. Let's start with the extension cord. Whoop. That's so random. Like, okay, whatever. It's just an excuse to make the hamster go in that hole. This whole room is kind of even the puzzle of this thing is so easy to bring this before coming in this room, that like you'll come in this room and this will probably be there. It's much more difficult to get into this room with her than to get this here. So I think that's a bad puzzle. Like you should arrive with nothing and you should build from there, ideally. The Constitution says it must be here. So now we just use the you suck. These puzzles in this room are so bad. There's no puzzle. That's the sword fight she was saying. We talked about that. That's interesting. So there was supposed to be something more there. This is the end of the... Well, in my case, it's kind of the end of the game, close to the end of the game. You could do this closer to the beginning, but it's gonna be closer to the end than from the beginning, because just having access to her takes a little longer than the other characters. And then you also have to get down here. That means you need the outfit. Wow, to get down here, you need the outfit, you need the skunk, you need to get the mummy thing. So yeah, this is one of the last things you'll do in the game, most probably. Not necessarily, but there's a high chance. What's that hubcap for? Hey, I can't even remember this. What the fuck is that for? Anyway, whatever. Just pick up the... Where is the... Oh yeah, just open it up. The hubcap. Yeah, there's so much to be done to come here. There's so much. So many things that has to be... Okay, now we need to bring this here.
Well? Look
Move,
at that
hamster.
sucker go. He just keeps running and running and running.
I don't think you need this hubcap. Where is this coming? This... What the fuck? %, yeah, kind of. Okay, let's go outside. And the gum. We don't need the gum either?
The reason for...
No.
According to my instruments, everything is in readiness. Your friends have activated their units, so it's time to throw the switch!
Great! Hoagie! I'm so happy to...
Hi!
Laverne! Wow! I'm so glad you two made it back okay.
I hate to interrupt, but there's no time to lose. Now that you're back, we've got to proceed with the original plan and send you back to yesterday to turn off the Sludge-O-Matic.
Huh?
Say what?
Now hold on a minute, Dr. Fred. They just barely made it back to our time alive, and I think...
Ha ha! You can't turn off the machine if I get there first.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, guys. This time I know I can stop him.
What happened with Green Tentacle?
I guess we better do something.
Let's go.
No, wait! You can't all go in the same stall! Didn't you see the fly?
A second ago, oh, he's just there. A second ago, they were like, oh no, there's no way we're gonna go back. And the three of them jump into that pod. Yeah, we're done. The game is over. There's one last thing to do, and it's one of the lamest puzzles in the game.
We're some kind of monster, dudes.
Great. Stuck here the rest of my life, listening to Bernard talking and watching Hoagie eat. Mom warned me there'd be days like this.
Now, wait just a minute.
It's Perfect Tentacle!
It's Green Tentacle. What was that, Green?
Perfect Tentacle behind you!
What?
I believe he's trying to warn you about me.
Oh.
We're going to turn off the Sludge-O-Matic and defeat your evil plan, overgrown worm.
You sorry lot are no match for me.
But there's 3 of us. Well, sort of.
Nevertheless, I mean to crush you.
Yeah?
You and what army?
Why, this army, of course.
Yikes.
You see, I've been busy. These are all versions of myself from the future. I've been bringing them back here using the Chronojon. Together, we will conquer the world. You 10 there. Go to the basement and guard the sludge-o-matic. No one is to touch the sludge-o-matic. Now, creature, I must decide what excruciating tortures to leave them to me. I've been itching for a chance to test out my newly completed diminuator.
Uh-oh. Excuse me. Us.
All right, the rest of you come with me. Next stop, the world.
What do we do now?
Whoa.
It wears off.
Aha!
Run for it!
Damn. The battery must not have had time to recharge, but it will.
Yeah, I keep thinking about that hubcap, which was
Maybe he won't find us.
totally random that was there, that has no reason to be. Is it a remnant of an old puzzle?
Are you human?
Like, there's other items that are not useful. The trophy is not useful. The gum is not useful. Maybe that's a... Because this is LucasArts. They made...
How can it possibly continue to thwart me?
no, it's the third door.
Take that.
You don't even have the items here. At the very least, they should give you all your items at this point in the game.
Blasted useless paperweight. Aha! Take that. Drat.
It was less annoying the last time because I could just... Oh no, I need to go here and pass through this.
Metal Mel. Who is Metal Mel, Peter?
Wait, and what about this place?
That was really disturbing when he shot himself, and then...
No, we heard this, but I don't...
Metal Mel. Who is Metal Mel, Peter? Metal Mel.
Metal Mel.
Metal Mel. You predicted all the heavy metal stuff we do in games later.
Yeah, one of the reasons that I think that this last part here is kind of lame. Like, if you compare this to the ending puzzle of Monkey Island 2, which is very involved, it's long, it's complicated, it may be too complicated, but I'm pretty sure that when I played that, I didn't need any walkthrough. Well, the entirety of Monkey Island 2, I played it by myself, well, with help of friends, but mostly by myself. Playing the easy version first, and then playing the hard version afterwards. But it was still like very, very like it was involved. It was amazing. With this ending here, if you go down in the basement, you see the tentacle in the form of a... If you've played bowling ball, you'll be like, okay, and then that bowling ball has been there the entire time. It's the only thing you can pick up. I don't know. It's too easy.
Hey!
And then just
Where'd he go?
using the shrink gun to pass that hole, I think, is just like a given. Everybody's gonna think about that. Hey, Rez! Also sample I can use. Interesting. Let's see what that is.
You see, I've been busy. These are all versions of myself from the future. I've been bringing them back here using the Chronojon. Together, we will conquer the world.
Okay. I can remove the music and keep the vocal. Okay, I can give you a clean shot without the music at all if you want to.
It's pretty darn
I can turn off the music completely. You can have just the voice if you want. I can do that. I have the power. You gonna mix this in? Some kind of music? I want to hear that. I didn't say anything. Yeah, exactly. I didn't say anything. So that's when we were. I had just saved, I think, right? Was it here? It's once we go outside, I do the whole thing, and then, well, yeah, it's kind of long though, the time after. Yeah, well, yeah, just use a program to remove the music. It might take a long while. I didn't save as often here than I usually do because I just know exactly what I'm doing. So yeah, we just need to bowling ball these guys.
Just notice there's a fake.
No, that's done. Or let me finish the game here and then I'll do it afterwards. That's it. And this is the end. Like, I can't believe that this is the last puzzle.
Now we can turn off the machine and prevent all this tentacle mayhem from ever happening.
Like, of all the point-and-click games I've ever played, it's one of the easiest last puzzle that
Well,
I've ever
I'm
seen.
certainly glad that's over with.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Leaving so soon? We haven't had the chance to get to know one another. You humans are so small-minded. Ha 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 ha!
Eek!
Oh no, there's one last thing we need to do.
Run all you like, you insignificant. My other selves are taking
We need
over
to talk
the
to him,
world
I think.
as we speak.
You're pretty hard with that.
Center of the forehead, every. Would you like a?
I bet you.
Nice.
Just what is it you have against humans anyway?
Humans are our oppressors. They made us live in this horrible motel. They created us in ungainly forms, so we could not rise against them. Try walking around with your legs tied together and glue on your shoes. You'll see what I mean.
Oh wait, yeah, this is amazing.
But humans also created the sludge-o-matic, which made you super intelligent.
Nonsense. I created that myself and sent it back through time. I knew Fred's mad scientist ego would make him use it. How's that for a paradox?
Yeah, whatever. Ooh, Fred? But there's only one of him.
Ooh, Fred? But there's only one of him.
It's Fred that
Right.
you don't like.
Anyway, you can see why I detest humans.
Let's discuss your...
What's to...
Sounds like you just hate Dr. Fred.
I suppose you're right about that. I didn't start out hating all humans, just Dr. Fred.
Why don't you zap Fred with the ray gun for a change?
Perhaps that would be entertaining. Oh, drat.
I guess that's the last puzzle, but it's kind of a non-puzzle. You just talk to him, you're gonna eventually tell him to shoot the guy in the face.
Surely.
If you didn't figure it out, which is pretty blaring when they talk about forehead, you'll accidentally stumble upon the right conversation tree. I'm sorry if I'm talking over this, Rest.
All mine.
Okay, little fella. Mail this to Siberia.
I think the best clips of him talking are at the beginning of the game. When he's drinking this.
Our work here is done. Now we can go home.
He also says things like nonsense and like Seems like it's a character that says a lot of the same things over and over.
It's been more fun than a jumpsuit full of weasels. Now, kindly get your freakish hide out of my home.
Please, Dr. Fred, you've got to get us out of this mess. We look terrible, and we can't buy clothes off the rack.
I'm getting sort of used to it. Maybe we could go on the talk show circuit.
Help us, Dr. Edison. You're our only hope.
Oh, all right.
So I didn't have enough pixels to actually show, like, there's
That's
way
the
too much.
genius of the screen.
There's way too much hoagie. Like, if you look at that X-ray, basically Bernard is piggybacking on Laverne. You can see Bernard's feet.
Oh, those are Laverne's feet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
But Hoagie.
Hoagie's kind of not there.
Rib cage and nothing else. There's no room for it.
Look how involved this scene is. Like, there's all these different gags for how they all get. Like, it takes. It's all.
It's your reward for
how many
finishing
days
this
did it
entire
take
game.
to do that
That was
animation?
a long one. That was the funnest one.
Look how evil Laverne is.
I think because that had a lot of visual gags that were easy to do. Like the X-ray thing is a drawing, and then the stretching the shirt and snapping it. The action's quick. Like the drawings that it took to do the stretch was nothing. You know, I think it's her regular walk cycle, maybe just tweaked. And you let it go and shoots off screen in like 1 or 2 frames.
But that was fun. I often refer to it as the last fun time I had making a game. Just because we
grim.
did 3D and we didn't have to worry about voice during. We didn't have to lock our scripts
Yeah.
early, so we could do localization and translation. So it was felt easier. Even though we had a brief crunch mode because we the
Full
dialogue.
throttle. Interesting.
And you and I stayed there to do that. I don't remember the team really having a crunch mode like we did on Monkey 2 or anything. Like Monkey 2 was like a really.
And you look at like Throttle, we thought we're going to make this crazy huge animated thing, and we had like 1 more animator than we had on this, and that got really bad at the end.
Games were
Whereas
simpler.
this, there was no way to.
Back then.
Didn't have
And
enough rope to hang
I
ourselves.
did love that ability to write all the way up to the very, because
We changed Monkey Island dialogue like the day before we shipped, I feel like. Which is crazy. Of course, everyone's happier now that we're locking that earlier.
And the scum system, like I feel like we touched on that briefly earlier, we didn't really say much about it, was like great to work in because it was like you just had a little puppet theater and all the things that you wanted to do to make drama were really easy. Like, have the characters walk around and play animations and say lines, and you didn't have to do any programming really behind any of that. It was all just one line to make any of those things happen. So you could just focus on, let's make a cool thing with all these little assets that we've got.
That's crazy. There was such an easy tool that they could use to script their game. This one of the strangest you've ever seen. Oh wow, we'll play Discworld someday. That's a really weird one. But yeah, this was the weirdest one that I've played. Even maybe including Sam & Max is pretty weird. Sam & Max is some of my top point-and-click adventure games. Just the story, the humor, everything is perfect. I don't think this game is perfect, far from it. As cool as the non-linear thing are, they are a detriment to any story evolving, because everything can happen at any moment, so there's no progression of the story. If you compare this to Full Throttle, which has a progression of the story, where there's things that happen and your character is constantly evolving and going toward his destination and like trying to save someone, and then he's trying to get out of this, and then he's trying to, same thing like even Monkey Island, which has some elements of non-linearity, but there's the chapter 1 and then you do your thing, and then chapter 2 you do your thing, chapter 3. That is my preferred way to do point-and-click adventure games. To have like chapters, I'd say 3 to 5 chapters, no more. More than 5 I think is too much. Star Trek 25th Anniversary is like that. The Monkey Island games are all like that. Full Throttle is like that. Yeah, lots of games are like that. The Sierra games are usually not like that. They're sometimes broken into kind of pieces, but it's not like this is your first area and this is your second area and this is like in Full Throttle you really have like set pieces. There's a lot of them. I think there's maybe more than 5 in the case of Full Throttle. But even like Gabriel Knight has 10 days, 10 of these open areas where you can do a lot of things. But this is still a good game. I think it's good in terms of the puzzle, and it's not a long game. It's not a difficult game. The puzzles are somewhat logical, and the fact that you can the going to the past thing and the 3 characters at the same time makes it very, very original. But it wouldn't be my favorite LucasArts game. It is the favorite of a lot of people, I'm surprised. But like Monkey Island 1 and 2 are above this. 3, the whole Monkey Island trilogy. The first 3 Monkey Island games are better than this, in my opinion. Sam & Max is better than this. I know this is amazing, but still, Sam & Max is still better than this. Full Throttle, I think Full Throttle is better. But the puzzles are somewhat unfair. Full Throttle is somewhat a difficult game. It's weird. It has a great story, great characters, but at the gameplay, it's not the level of this or Monkey Island. The Dig is also way up there. Like The Dig is also one of my favorite point-and-click adventure game overall. But this was original, but it was still mirroring what they did with Maniac Mansion, which was the prequel, the original one, where you had 3 characters inside the big mansion, very non-linear. It's a similar game in a lot of aspects, except the 3 characters are not at the same place at the same time. They are in 3 different times. But apart from that, a lot of the puzzles are kind of there's like George Lucas would say, it rhymes, and LucasArts, you know, it all fits. Some of the puzzles are wink wink to the first game. It's a great sequel, and it's a great sequel while still being an amazing game by its own. It doesn't need to be a sequel to Maniac Mansion. You don't need to play Maniac Mansion first, but you can play Maniac Mansion when you have this game, because you can just go into Weird Ed's computer and log in and play the game. And you can save your game and all, and you can totally play the entirety of Maniac Mansion inside this game. So that's it for tonight. We are going to... Unfortunately, I'm not gonna stream like regularly. The regular streaming schedule will only come back next Monday. Oh, did you want to replay, Rez? I could do that. I didn't promise anything. Is this one? I didn't promise anything. I said I could do it. Yeah, we were kind of done here. So yeah, next week is gonna be when we really start back into the retro game, and where I feel that we're starting 2024 with Star Trek, Starfleet Academy, and then we're continuing Ultima 9, which will be a quite long game, I think. Yeah, just go outside, plug the thing, and we're done. But tomorrow we're still playing Ultima 9. It's Thursday.
Great!
I can't skip this though.
Hoagie!
Oh shit, I completely skipped it again. Ah, fuck, wow. I pressed backspace thinking it would skip the first part of the animation. No, 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 no. Holy fuck. Why does escape doesn't work anymore? Eh? Escape doesn't work. What? I'm not joking. Escape doesn't work anymore. It's not because I don't want to. Fuck it, Rez. It's quick. I mean, if it's quick, I don't know now. Apparently, I need to quit the fucking game. Yeah, I'm sure you have a program to remove the music. It shouldn't be too hard. Okay, I'm gonna rate somebody before everybody. But if you ever make something out of this, yeah, I want to hear it. Like, not that I don't care about everything you post on your YouTube, but how do I know what's your stuff? What's you? I'm somewhat more interested in the music that you made. Because I know you said it's not like once I said, oh, this is nice, and you said, no, that's not me, and I was like, oh, okay. Okay, you put your name on it and everything. Okay, sometimes the fucking title is super long, man. Right? Okay, let's switch. Let's rate somebody quick. Let's rate Nyx. He's playing some Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis. There you go. So tomorrow, BattleTech, because we're done with the Outer Worlds. For those who didn't know, we're done with Outer Worlds. So tomorrow, some BattleTech. We're going to BattleTech Advanced 3062. I'm restarting an entire new game with a new mod. Apparently, the best mod of BattleTech. It's not Rogue Tech. Some people say Rogue Tech is the best, but Rogue Tech is such a beast. I'm not even sure I'm gonna tackle it. Maybe someday. And then at 8, we're gonna switch to Ultima. And I'll play some BattleTech here and there until next Monday, which is when I'll restart for real 2024, with the games of the retro games. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.